Okay, welcome to the first one of these. This is a process video. I have no idea what I'm doing here, so bear with me. This is the first one of these that I'm doing, and I thought since it's the first one I'm doing, I should start with the first thing I ever made on the iPad. I got the iPad in like 2019, I think, but I didn't really take it seriously until I broke my arm, and then drawing with regular materials became a lot more difficult. So I was stuck in a chair and said, I guess I have to do this now. So this is it. So I think what I'm going to do is just kind of press play. I might pause it and go back at different points just to maybe explain something I'm doing, but otherwise I'll just let this go. Here we go. Okay, so yeah, I mean, I didn't really know what I was doing. I think, so this is literally me testing out the iPad and figuring out how the heck does Procreate work. So I'm just like doing different stuff, drawing different things, and looks like I was pretty quickly thinking I'm going to draw the Mandalorian. So working on the Mando helmet, not really thinking of any kind of bones for this. It looks like I'm just kind of like drawing it piece by piece the way I'm imagining it in my head, which is not, suggestible necessarily. If I was doing this now, I would have put a lot more like guidelines in. So, whoa, I don't know what that's about. So like if I was at this point, like I would maybe do this, but then I would do a lot more than just this one line here. I would be doing across the whole thing the same way that you can see those lines on the face. And I would be doing that on, I don't know why I'm pointing at the screen, you can't see that. I would be doing that on the face, the actual head itself, because just the way that you get portray the distance between the inside of the helmet to the outside of the helmet is a weird thing. There's a tendency to make the helmet the size of a person's head, but it's larger because it's sitting on their head. It's like if you look at a World War II era helmet, it looks massive on these guys' heads, but it fits. It's the same thing with the Mando helmet, and it's also difficult because they're all different. Boba Fett's is a lot larger. The Mandalorian, Din Djarin specifically, his is a lot slimmer, but that's the one I'm doing here, so it's fine. Let me know in the comments if I'm talking too much. Let me know what I should do with these. If you like this format, if you don't like it, that's great. So I'm drawing in blue here because traditionally, when you would draw with a blue pencil, then that would be something that you could just, when you would scan it, it wouldn't appear anymore. So you would just have the inks when you would send it to an inker or something like that, or a colorist or whatever. But I just do that because it gives me a better distinction of different layers than when I go to ink. Because obviously I don't have that problem on the digital platforms. Yeah, this is maybe the first time I'd drawn the Mandalorian too. I don't know. The helmet's not quite right. See, I've done it so many times since then. It's years since I did this. Yeah, so many small lines. I'm really not sure what I'm doing. I didn't have any kind of screen protector on there. Yeah, see, like these days, the way that I'm doing like tiny, you can kind of see the indication, and I'm doing small lines one after another. But these days I would probably do like a large swooping kind of like thing and then just go back if I didn't like it. I also guess I didn't know about the like perfect shape tools on Procreate, because I'm certainly not using them. Yeah, it's not tall enough, this helmet. That head mohawk thing is way too wide. So is the middle of the visor, and then the visor should go all the way down to the bottom there. That cape doesn't, none of it makes sense. It's just, let's just imagine that this is a Mandalorian that I'm inventing. That looks like it's the monoline brush. Did not like that. That is the Mercury brush. That was what I was using as my inker for a long time, but it looked a little too like there was too much ink coming out of the pen. I didn't quite like that. So I don't know if I keep that or maybe I'll redo it. Hopefully I redo it. Yeah, so I'm like, I have no idea how to color on this thing. I don't know how to ink on this thing. I don't know what brushes I'm using because I didn't know what any of the brushes were at this point. Yeah, so now I'm just like, I guess I'll just highlight it or something. Because my only experience with coloring before that would have been working with Copics. So I'm literally just kind of like janking it in, painting it in. Wow, okay, I'm literally just trying to paint now. That was interesting. Oh, yep, here we go. Starting over, better lines. Yeah, I have no idea what brush that is. Bizarre. I actually have a Mando helmet now, like the Mandalorian, the Hasbro one they made. It's a really good reference. Oh, and there I'm pulling it. Speaking of reference, pulling in some reference material. I had a tendency to like stick things directly on the canvas and not necessarily trace it, but get like the bones of things. I'm trying to do that less, just to like, I don't ever want to stigmatize the idea of using reference. You should use reference. Reference, everyone uses reference. Doing a lot of cross-hatching here. I've only recently become comfortable with cross-hatching as a method of shading. But yeah, reference, there's a big difference between reference and tracing. And what I had done for a while leans a little bit towards the tracing side, but only to get like the bones of a pose or the large shapes of something, and then I would take it from there. But I'm trying to do that less, just so I can really learn how to do these forms in a way that like sticks in my brain more. Yeah, trying to figure out the shine. That's still something that's always kind of difficult, is the shine on glass. I mean, that's probably not like glass, but you know, shiny stuff. Shine is difficult. Trying to make it messed up and dirty now. I didn't know about the clipping mask, so everything's just overlapping. Yeah, it's wild how I'm just doing all of this in the most difficult way I possibly can. A little bit of shading. It is kind of fun to like do it like this though, to do much more of a traditional approach. It feels like traditional painting because I'm just doing layer on layer and layer, and I'm not really using distinct layers nearly as much as I do now, where I seem to be just actually baking all the layers into one thing, trying to figure out some kind of easy background, but there's not enough separation there, so I can see I'm trying to add some highlight. I don't know what that lighting is supposed to be. Oh yes, then I put that there just to get the idea of the light. No, and then I didn't use it. I should know that. I know what this looks like at the end. Yeah, just playing with it. And oh, is that the end? I don't know what's happening here. Whoa, whoa. What happened? Hold on. Doing a lot of different stuff. I don't know if I can slow this down. Whoa, that was cool. I don't know. Okay, well, that's that one, I guess. So that's the first thing I ever drew on the iPad. If you think it's cool, thank you. If you don't think it's cool, sorry. Let me know what you'd like to see. If you've seen some of my work, let me know what you want to see in these videos. These are going to be coming out every Monday, podcast every other Wednesday, and then hopefully other content every other on the off Wednesdays, and streaming drawing on Fridays. So maybe you can watch me draw these things instead of watch it in the moment instead of later. So thanks for checking it out. Bye.